most of what you are going to be doing is listening to my questions and answering my questions. The class answers my question with one word, like yes or no, or whenever I just say a statement, then you react by saying, oh. Okay, and so whenever I say something, you just go, oh. It's like you're saying, oh, that's interesting, yeah. Good job, you know. And so that's what you're going to be listening to. Whether I'm asking the class a question or not, then you're going to respond. First thing. Now, whenever I say class, you're going to say back to me, yes. Let's practice that. Class?
Yes.
Good job. Very good. Good job. Okay? And so, every time you just listen for that, I'm going to say class, and you're going to say yes back to me. Okay, now I need one person that can time 10 minutes. So who would like to do it? You want to time it? Okay. Every 10 minutes, you're going to, can you do a sound or something that I can hear?
If time is up, I want to say time is up.
Say time's up, okay? Now, what's your name?
Shirley.
Shirley.
Yes.
When Shirley says time's up, everybody's going to stand up and do a celebration, because every time we do 10 minutes in just English, because see, we're trying to stay in English and not talk Chinese. And so if we can do 10 minutes, then we have a celebration. And everyone stands up and goes, yay! Try it. Stand up, everyone stand up. Yay! And you sit back down. And then we're going to mark a point. And so during our class, we're going to see how many points you can get. Every 10 minutes, though, we'll get another point. Okay? So another rule is, whenever we have student actors answer in a complete sentence. Okay? The class answers in just one word or two words. Okay? The student actor in this story is a girl. So, who wants to be the girl? The star of the movie today, the star of the play. Raise your hand. Somebody do it. What? It's a girl. Here's your chance.
A girl?
Girl. Oh, you were just second. You're first. Okay. What's your name?
Natalie.
Natalie. Okay, Natalie, you're up here. Okay, so Natalie, this whole story is about Natalie.
Wow.
And you're going to answer my questions in this story about Natalie.
Wow.
Class.
Yes.
There was a girl.
Wow.
Her name was Natalie. Was there one girl or two girls?
Wow.
Two. Yeah. Natalie is girl number one.
Wow.
Who is girl number two? Gotta guess. Who is girl number two? Guess. Do you know the word guess? You're guessing. Okay, I'm not sure I'm cultural here. Do you guys know who Britney Spears or Madonna? Madonna?
Yeah.
Class.
Yes.
Yes.
Girl number 2 is Madonna. Madonna is girl number 2. Natalie is girl number 1.
Wow!
Who is girl number 1?
Natalie!
Yeah, Natalie is girl number 1.
Wow!
Who is girl number 2?
Madonna!
Yes, Madonna, you are girl number 2. Celebration, celebration for Madonna. Yay! You are girl number 2, and Madonna, this is Natalie. Natalie's girl number 1, and you are girl number 2. Madonna, who is girl number 2?
Me.
Complete sentence. You're going to say, I am girl number 2.
I am girl number 2.
Yes. You are girl number 2. Madonna, who is girl number 1?
Natalie is girl number 1.
Yeah, Natalie is girl number 1, and you are girl number 2. Class.
Yes!
Madonna is girl number 2, and Natalie is girl number 1.
Wow!
Who is girl number 1?
Natalie is girl number 1.
No, remember one word, so you say Natalie, and then I say it because you're listening. You're listening to learn English. You're listening to my English, not saying English. You learn by listening. Natalie is girl number 2. Girl number 2?
No.
No. Madonna is girl number 2. And Natalie's girl number 1.
Wow!
Who is girl number 1?
Natalie!
Yes, Natalie's girl number 1. Who is girl number 2?
Madonna!
Yes, Madonna is girl number 2 and Natalie is girl number 1.
Wow!
Class,
Yes!
is there a boy?
No!
Yes.
Yes!
There are 2 boys.
Wow!
I am boy number 1.
Wow!
Who is boy number 2?
Yes.
Donald Trump.
Wow!
Donald Trump is boy number 2. I am boy number 1.
Wow!
You are boy number 2, Donald. Hello, Donald Trump. You are boy number 2, and I am boy number 1.
Wow!
Class,
Yes!
who is girl number 1?
Natalie!
Natalie is girl number 1. Who's girl number 2?
Madonna!
Who's girl number 2? Who is boy number 1?
You!
Right. I am boy number 1. Who is boy number 2? Donald Trump.
Wow!
Class.
Yes!
Natalie, well, just a minute. I live in America, but I'm visiting China.
Wow!
Where do I live?
America!
America. I live in the United States of America. Where am I visiting?
China!
Yes, I'm visiting China.
Wow!
Is Donald Trump visiting China?
No!
Yes. Donald Trump is visiting China, and I am visiting China.
Wow!
Donald, you are visiting China, and I am visiting China. Donald, are you visiting China?
Yes.
I visited China.
Yes, you are visiting China. Natalie, is Donald Trump visiting China?
Yes, Donald Trump is visiting China.
Yes, Donald Trump is visiting China. Are you visiting China? You live in China. Does Donald Trump live in China?
No, I live in China.
You live in China. He doesn't live in China. Do I live in China?
No, you live in America.
I live in America. Donald Trump lives in America, but do you live in America?
No, I live in China.
You live in China. Are you visiting China?
No, I'm living in China.
You're living in China. Am I visiting China?
Yeah, you are visiting China.
What about Donald Trump? Is he visiting China or is he living in China?
He's
He's visiting China, I'm visiting China, and what about you?
I'm living in China.
You're living in China. And what about Madonna?
Donna is visiting China.
Relax.
Yes!
Madonna lives in China.
Wow!
Madonna is living in China for how long? Madonna moved. Do you understand moved?
Yes.
Moved to China for how long?
10 years.
10 years and 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Madonna moved. She was living in England. She was living in England, but then she moved to China.
Wow!
And she has been living in China for
10 years and 6 minutes.
and 3
Seconds.
Yes. She's been living in China for 10 years, 6 minutes,
and 3 seconds.
Where has Madonna been living in China?
England.
No. Where has she been living in China? Suzhou.
Wow!
Why did she choose to live in Suzhou?
Beautiful.
Suzhou was her favorite city of China.
Wow!
Donna, what is your favorite city of all the cities in China? What is your favorite city?
Suzhou is my favorite city in China.
Suzhou is your favorite city in China. And have you been living in Suzhou?
Yeah, I've been living in Suzhou for 10 years, 6 minutes and 3 seconds.
Yes, you've been living in Suzhou for 10 years, 6 minutes, and 3 seconds. Natalie, who has been living in Suzhou for 10 years, 6 minutes, and 3 seconds?
Amanda is living in Suzhou for 10 years, 30 minutes and
6
minutes and 3 seconds.
Yes, Madonna has been living in Suzhou for 10 years, 6 minutes, and 3 seconds.
Wow!
Natalie, how long has Madonna been living in Suzhou?
Madonna has been living in Suzhou for 10 years, 16 minutes,
16 minutes.
6 minutes and 30 seconds.
10 years, 6 minutes,
and 3 seconds.
Yes, that's right. And why did she choose to live in Suzhou?
Because Suzhou is her favorite city.
Yes, Suzhou is her favorite city in China. Madonna visited 3 cities in China.
Wow!
Madonna was living in
Suzhou.
She was living in England. Where in England? London. Downtown.
Wow!
Madonna had an apartment. And in her apartment she had 2 pets.
Wow!
Pet number 1 was turtle. Yeah. Turtle. And pet number 2? Kangaroo. Donna had a turtle and a kangaroo in her apartment in London.
Wow!
One day, the man in the apartment found out.
Wow!
Found out that Madonna had
Two.
two pets. Pet number 1 was
Turtle.
Pet number 2 was
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Was the man happy? You know, reaction. The man, what, 10 minutes? 10 minute celebration, yay! Okay, 10. Okay, excelente celebración. The man found out. The man found out that Madonna had 2 pets in her apartment, and the man got mad. Man, what did you find out?
I found Madonna's house has having two pets.
Yes, you found out that Madonna has 2 pets in her house. Class,
Yes!
what did the man find out?
Man.
Yes, the man found out that Madonna has 2 pets. She has a pet turtle, and she has a pet kangaroo. They were her favorite pets. Madonna loved her pets, but the man found out. Madonna has 2 pets in her apartment. The man said, I will not permit this anymore. What will the man not permit?
2 pets.
Yes, that's right. The man will not permit. Will the man allow Madonna to have pets in her apartment?
No!
Oh, the man will not allow, will not permit Madonna to have pets in her apartment. Man, what will you not permit?
I will not permit Madonna has 2 pets.
That's right. That's right. You will not permit Madonna to have 2 pets in her house. So the man was thinking, the man was thinking, what can I do? What do you think he's going to do? Kill them. The man is going to tell her she needs to move to China. Oh. Do you know why? In China, they will let you have 2 pets. Oh. They will only let you have a turtle and a kangaroo. No cats, no dogs, no elephants, only a turtle and a kangaroo. Wow. So the man was thinking, The man was thinking, I need to tell her. So the man went to Madonna's house, her apartment, I mean. He knocked on her door. Donna opened the door. Class.
Yes!
Madonna saw the man. How did Madonna react?
Surprise!
She reacted like this. Ah! Why? Why did she react like that? She was scared. Scared? Oh no! Madonna was scared. Why was she scared? She thought
the man found the key.
found out.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Okay. You and I, we have a celebration. Only you, nobody else. Celebration, celebration. Yes, yes. Celebration.
Yeah.
Good job, okay. Yes. She thought that the man had found out about her 2 pets. So Madonna was scared, really scared, and the man thought, I know about her 2 pets. Is he going to allow the pets?
No.
The man was thinking, this is Madonna, but I don't care. I am not going to allow Madonna to have 2 pets in her house. So the man said, Madonna, I will not let you have any pets in your apartment because I found out that you have some pets.
I will not allow you to have any pets in your apartment because I found out you have 2 pets.
Wow! How did Madonna react? Madonna was really sad. Madonna started crying. Poor Madonna, she was really sad. But Madonna said, oh man, I love my pets.
Oh man, I love my pets.
The man said, I don't care. Poor Madonna. Madonna was desperate. Madonna said, oh, I don't know what to do.
Oh, I don't want to do.
The man was thinking. The man had important information.
Wow!
What did the man know?
I think you would get a new one.
What information did he know?
Madonna.
2 pets.
Why? Because social is Madonna's favorite city in China that she had 2 pets.
Who said that? Celebration. Yes, that's right. The man knew about Suzhou. In Suzhou, China, they let you have 2 pets. Only 2 pets. What pets do they let you have in Suzhou? Oh, this is great news! So the man was thinking, should I tell her or keep it to myself? Man, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, should I tell her or keep it in from my mind?
Yeah, keep it to, you're going to say, keep it to myself.
Keep it to myself.
Yeah, he's thinking, should he tell her or should he keep it to himself? It's a conflict. The class
Yes.
What do you think? Should he tell her or should he keep it to himself?
Tell her.
Why? Because Madonna is sad. Madonna's crying and crying. And the man is a nice man. Pretty nice. So the man decides to tell her.
Wow.
What does he tell her? He says,
Suzhou allows you to have 2 pets. Only 2 pets.
and Madonna says, well, what kind of pets do they allow you to
What
have?
kind of pets?
Turtles and kangaroos.
Wow! This is great news! How did Madonna react?
Wow!
She jumped up and down 3 times. Why did she jump up and down 3 times?
Happy.
So happy. Madonna. 10 minutes?
Yes.
Celebration! Yay! Excelente, clase. 2 points for the class. Madonna was so happy. Madonna was jumping up and down. Madonna, what are you doing?
I'm jumping up down 3 times.
Jumping up and down 3 times. Why are you jumping up and down 3 times?
Because I'm so happy.
Why are you so happy?
I know Suzhou in China allows me to have 2 pets.
What kind of pets do they allow you to have?
Turtle and kangaroo.
Wow! This is such great news! Madonna decided to take a trip to China. She flew to China. She was in Shanghai.
Wow!
There was a man in Shanghai. The man had many apartments.
Wow!
What do you have, man?
Many apartments.
Many
apartments.
Madonna wanted an apartment. Madonna went to the man. Madonna explained the situation. Madonna said that she was looking for an apartment and she wanted an apartment that allows pets.
I'm looking for an apartment and I want an apartment that allows me to have 2 pets.
Yes, you are looking for an apartment and you want an apartment that allows you to have 2 pets. So, does the man allow pets in his many apartments?
No.
Yes. He does. So the man says, you are at the right place.
You are at the right place.
I allow pets.
I allow pets.
The girl, Madonna, was so happy. Madonna said, woo! Madonna jumped up and down 3 times. Why was Madonna so happy? Yeah, the man said he allows pets. So then Madonna started thinking, Madonna said, man, what kind of pets do you allow?
Man, what kind of pets do you allow?
The man says, I allow mini elephants.
Wow!
Mini elephants and little tiny pigs.
Wow!
I allow many elephants and little
tiny
pigs.
Oh, Madonna said, oh no!
Oh no!
This is a big problem!
This is a big problem.
Class,
Yes!
why was it a big problem?
The man
The man said he allows many elephants and Madonna, do you have a little mini elephant?
No.
Do you have a little tiny pig?
No.
No. Class.
Yes.
Yes.
This is not going to work.
Yes.
Is it going to work or not?
No.
It's not going to work. Why?
Kangaroo and turtle.
The man allows what? But does Madonna have a mini elephant?
No.
No.
Madonna doesn't have a mini elephant. Does she have a little tiny pig?
No.
What does she have? Oh, just a minute. Madonna, what kind of pets do you have?
I have a turtle and a
Kangaroo. Kangaroo, oh yeah. But what does this man in Shanghai allow?
Elephant and little tiny pigs.
Mini elephant.
Mini elephant and little tiny pigs.
Oh yeah. Now, Madonna, do you have a mini elephant?
No.
Do you have a little tiny pig?
No.
Do you think this is going to work?
No.
Coming back, I think that it's not.
I think it did not work.
That's right. You think that it's not going to work, don't you? Do you think that it's going to work, or do you think it's not going to work?
It's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not going to work. I'm going to ask the class, okay? So just a minute, okay? Class,
Yes.
do you think this is going to work, or it's not going to work?
It's not going to work.
Why? This isn't going to work, I think. Madonna, it's not going to work. Because look, you have a turtle, and then you have a kangaroo. But the man doesn't allow a turtle. The man doesn't allow a kangaroo. This is a mess.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a mess?
Yeah, I think it's a mess.
Why is it a mess?
Because the man don't belong to a turtle and a kangaroo.
That's a big problem, huh?
Yeah.
Madonna says to the man, I don't like you.
I don't like
I
it.
don't like it.
The man is really upset. The man says, oh! The man is not happy. Why?
Because my
Madonna said, I don't like you.
Oh.
But Madonna had an idea. What was her idea? She wants to try Suzhou.
Wow!
So, Madonna was in Shanghai. Madonna went to the train station in Shanghai. Madonna bought a ticket. She bought a ticket to Suzhou. Madonna, what did you do?
I buy a ticket to Suzhou.
Oh, why did you buy a ticket to Suzhou?
Because I want to find an apartment belong to have a turtle and a kangaroo.
Yes, you want to find an apartment that allows you to have what?
A turtle and a kangaroo.
Yes, you want to find an apartment that allows you to have, or lets you have, a turtle and a kangaroo. Why is that important?
Because I love my pets.
You love your pets. So you need to. Will they let you have a turtle and a kangaroo in London?
No.
No. Will they let you have a turtle and a kangaroo in Shanghai?
No.
Oh, so where are you going to go?
Suzhou.
Why?
Because Suzhou wants me to have a turtle and a kangaroo.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. You don't know. She doesn't know if Sujo will let her have what? Mini kangaroo. So she's going to Sujo because she wants to find out. Wow! What does she want to find out in Sujo? Exactly. She wants to find out if she can rent an apartment in Sujo that lets you have a turtle and a kangaroo. So, she went to the train station in Shanghai and she bought a ticket to go to Sujo. Yes. What did you do, Madonna?
I bought a ticket to Sujo.
You bought a ticket, and before you bought your ticket, what did you do?
I went to the train station
Yes.
in Shanghai.
You went to the train station in Shanghai, and what did you do at the train station?
I bought a ticket to Sujo.
Yes, you went to the train station in Shanghai, you bought a ticket to Sujo. Why did you buy a ticket to Sujo?
I want to find out an apartment to allow me to have a turtle and a kangaroo.
Right, you want to find out if there's an apartment in Sujo that lets you have a turtle and a kangaroo. Oh, good idea, Madonna. 10 minutes?
Yes.
Yay! Did everyone stand up? Yep. Good job. A point. Point for the class. 3 points. Excelente. Clase. So, Madonna went. She went and she arrived at Sujo. And there was a man in Sujo. And the man had many apartments. Madonna went up to the man and knocked on the door. Knocked on the man's door. The man opened the door. The man was really happy. Wow! Madonna is really pretty. Beautiful. So the man says, this is a very, very pretty girl. Wow! The man said, hello, Madonna.
Hello, Madonna.
I think you are beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Donna said, oh yeah. I am very beautiful. But she said, I have a big problem.
I have a big problem.
The man said, what is your problem?
What is your problem?
And then Madonna explained her problem.
I want to find out an apartment to allow me to have a turtle and a kangaroo.
Class,
Yes!
does the man allow pets in his apartments?
Yes!
The man said, I don't allow pets in my apartments.
Wow!
I don't allow pets in my apartment.
Wow!
How did Madonna react?
Sad!
Madonna was mad. Madonna was really mad because she said, oh no, I came all this way. Did you come all this way?
Yes, I came all this way
Why did you come all this way?
because I want to find out an apartment to allow me to have a turtle and a kangaroo.
Does this guy allow you to have a turtle and a kangaroo?
No.
This is a big problem, huh, Madonna?
Yeah.
Class.
Yes!
what can Madonna do? She needs to ask the boy if he has a friend. Wow. So Madonna says to the boy, do you have a friend?
Do you have a friend?
With many, many apartments.
With many, many apartments.
And the boy says, yes.
Yes.
But
But
it's not a boy, it's a girl.
Wow!
The girl has many, many apartments.
Wow!
So Madonna is thinking, good idea. Because Madonna had bad luck with boys. She had bad luck with the boy in London. She had bad luck with the boy in Shanghai. And now she had bad luck with the boy in Suzhou. So maybe she could try going to a girl.
Wow!
Good idea, don't you think?
Yes!
Madonna.
Yeah.
Now, you were in London, right?
Yeah.
Did you have good luck or bad luck with the boy in London?
I have bad luck in London.
You had bad luck with the boy in London. Why did you have bad luck with the boy in London?
Because he doesn't allow me to have 2 pets.
Right. He didn't allow you to have 2 pets. And then, where did you go?
I went to Shanghai.
Oh, yeah. Did you talk to a boy in Shanghai?
Yeah, I talked to a boy in
And
Shanghai.
how did that go? Did you have good luck or bad luck?
I had bad luck.
Yeah, you had bad luck. Why did you have bad luck?
Because he also didn't allow me to have 2 pets.
Oh, no! This is terrible!
Yeah.
She tried to talk to the boy in London. Did she have good luck or bad luck?
Bad luck.
Oh, this is terrible. So then, she decided to talk to
A good.
talk to the boy in London, and then she decided to talk to Shanghai. Did she have good luck with the boy in Shanghai? Or no?
No.
She had bad luck with the boy in Shanghai. Did she have good luck with the boy in Suzhou?
No.
Class. She had a little bit of good luck.
Wow.
Just a little bit. Did she have a lot of good luck or just a little bit?
A little bit.
Why? What was the little bit of good luck?
Because the girl have many, many problems.
The boy said that she was beautiful.
Wow.
And that made Madonna happy. So she had a little bit of good luck, but then she had some
Bad luck.
So she had some good luck, and then she had some bad luck, but then she had some good luck because the boy knew that there was a girl that had many apartments. And so the boy said, I think you should try to talk to a girl.
I think you should try to talk to a girl.
How did Madonna react?
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, she said, okay, I will give it a try.
Okay, I will give it a try.
Is she going to give it a try?
Yes.
Why? Because she had bad luck in London. She had bad luck in Shanghai. Did she have bad luck in Suzhou?
Yeah.
A little bit. She had a little bit of bad luck, but a little bit of good luck. What was her bad luck in Suzhou? Right, the man didn't allow pets in his many apartments. But she had good luck. One way that she had good luck was... Yeah! Oh, yeah! The boy said, Madonna, you are beautiful. Madonna was happy. Oh! Because the boy said she's beautiful. Madonna, did you have some good luck when the boy said that you are beautiful?
Yeah, I have some good luck.
And how did you feel when he said, oh, Madonna, you're beautiful?
Oh, I'm beautiful.
Yeah, you felt so happy, huh?
Yeah.
Class.
Yes!
Madonna felt so happy because the boy said what? She's beautiful. Yeah. And so, was that good luck or bad luck? It was really good luck. But then, she had some bad luck. What was her bad luck in Suzhou? The man did not allow pets. Did the man let her have her turtle and her kangaroo?
No!
The man did not let her have a turtle and a kangaroo. So she was really upset. She said, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
I don't like it.
I don't like
But
it.
then the man had an idea.
Wow!
Was the idea good luck or bad luck for Madonna?
Good luck!
It's good luck. 10 minutes. Hey, celebration! Excelente clase! So, Donna said, man, what do you suggest for me?
Man, what do you suggest for me?
I think you should talk to a girl.
Wow!
Class,
Yes!
what did the man suggest? He thought that she should talk with a girl or to a girl. She thought she could talk to a girl. Just a minute. Madonna, what do you think about the man's suggestion? Do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea?
I think it's a good idea.
Oh, do you think you should talk to a girl?
Yes, I think I should talk to a girl.
Oh, good idea, Madonna. Yeah, good thinking. Yeah, so Madonna went to the boy's friend. The girl was in Suzhou, and she had many apartments. So Madonna went to the girl's house and knocked on the door. Okay. She went to and knocked on the girl's door, and the girl opened the door, and Madonna said, "Hello, girl."
Hello, girl.
And the girl said, "Why are you here?"
Why are you here?
And Madonna said, "I have a big problem."
I have a big problem.
And Madonna explained her big problem to the girl.
I want to find out an apartment allow me have a turtle and a kangaroo.
What did the girl say? That she was looking for an apartment that what? Allowed her two pets. Yeah. Pet number 1 was turtle. Pet number 2?
Kangaroo.
Class.
Yes.
Did the girl allow pets?
Maybe.
She said no.
No.
The girl said, I don't allow pets in my apartments.
pies in my apartment.
So, how did Madonna react? She was really upset. Madonna said, "Oh!" She started crying. But then the girl said, maybe I will make an exception.
Maybe I will make
An exception.
Wow!
Class,
Yes!
do you think she should make an exception?
Yes!
The girl said, Madonna,
Madonna,
you are so nice.
you are so nice.
I think I'm going to make an exception.
I think I will make a exception.
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 Perfect. Class.
Yes.
Yes!
How did Madonna react?
She was
So happy!
What did she do?
jumped
Jumped up and down 3 times. And the girl said, oh, you are really happy, aren't you?
Oh, you are really happy, aren't you?
And Madonna said, yes, I'm so happy because you made an exception for me.
Yes, I'm so happy because you made an exception for me.
Wow! So, Madonna went back to London. She grabbed her 2 pets. She went back to Suzhou and she moved in her apartment in Suzhou, and now she has been living in Suzhou for 10 years, 60 days, and she is really happy. Wow! But in my story there were 2 girls. Madonna was girl number 2. Who was girl number 1? Natalie! Class.
Yes!
Natalie had a big problem.
Oh.
She had a problem with her parents.
Oh.
Natalie has Chinese parents.
Wow.
And Natalie had a problem with her parents.
Wow.
I am boy number 1, and I have American parents. But Natalie has Chinese parents. Are American parents the same as Chinese parents?
No.
No, they are different. They are different. Natalie's mom and dad didn't want her to learn English. Natalie was thinking, I think English is really important. I want to learn English.
Wow.
Natalie, what do you think?
I think English is very important. I should learn.
Oh yeah, do you think that you should learn English?
Yes, I think I should learn English.
Yeah, you think that you should learn English. Class?
Yes.
What does Natalie think? But Natalie's mom has a different opinion.
Wow.
Natalie talks to her mom, and Natalie says, oh mom, I want to go to confident English class. And Natalie says, Mom, I want to go to confident English class.
Mom, I want to go to confident English class.
How does the mom react?
No.
The mom reacts, ah! I don't like it!
I don't like it.
What does the mom say? The mom says, you need to get married.
Wow!
The mom doesn't want Natalie to learn English. She wants her to get married and have a baby. The mom says,
Natalie,
you need to get married.
you need to get married.
You need to have a baby.
You need to have a baby.
I want to be a grandma.
I want to be a grandma.
Natalie says, Mom,
Mom,
no.
no.
I want to learn English.
I want
Confident English.
I want to learn English and confident English.
The mom is very upset. The mom doesn't know what to do. Natalie doesn't know what to do. She's deciding. So, Natalie knows an American boy.
Wow!
Natalie knows me.
Wow!
I am an American boy.
Wow!
I am in a different situation. Why? Yes, because American parents are different. 10 minutes celebration, yay! Excelente, a point. 5 points, good job. American parents are different. And so, she wants to know my opinion.
Wow!
So, Natalie knows 2 boys. She knows me, and who else does she know? Donald Trump. So, Natalie she has a really hard decision. Natalie's trying to decide if she should do what her mom wants her to do, or if she should make up her own mind. If she should decide all by herself. This is a conflict. Should she decide all by herself and do what she wants to do, or should she do what her mom wants her to do? So Natalie's thinking, Natalie, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, should I do what my mom wants me to do all up my head?
Right. Or follow your dreams. What are your dreams?
My dream is to learn English in confident English.
Yes. And she wants to learn English with confident English and travel around the world.
Wow!
With an American boy.
Wow!
American boy who was really cute.
Wow!
That is Natalie's motivation.
Wow!
Why does Natalie want to learn English? With an American boy is really cute. Natalie, why do you want to learn English?
Because I want to travel with an American boy who is very cute.
Oh yeah, you want to travel around the world with an American boy who's very cute. Don't tell your mom. Because your mom wants you to marry a Chinese boy and have a baby. She wants to be a grandma. Big problem. What was Natalie's big conflict? Should she follow her dreams or do what her mom wanted her to do? What do you think? Should you follow your dreams or do you think you should do what your mom wants you to do?
I think I should follow my dreams.
Mom? Problem there. This is your daughter. What do you want your daughter to do?
I want my daughter to get married with a Chinese boy and have a baby.
Why?
Because I want to be grandma.
You want to be a grandma, huh? Yeah. That's a problem, huh? What do you think she wants to do?
She wants to travel around with an American boy.
This is a problem. Now, I have extra information. Wow! I have a mom and a dad, and they are Americans. And Americans think differently than the Chinese mom. So, Natalie didn't know this, but Natalie wanted to talk to me. She wanted my opinion. Why? Because I'm an American, and American parents think differently than Chinese parents. Yeah, so Natalie was thinking, I wonder what Blaine's parents think. I'm Blaine and my parents are American, so she was thinking, I wonder what Blaine's parents think. So what do you think she did? She went to my house. My house is here in America. Wow! Where is my house in America? Nevada, Las Vegas. Wow! I have a house in Las Vegas. Wow! So, Natalie went to my house. She knocked on my door. I opened the door. What did I say? I said, oh, Natalie, you are so beautiful. How did Natalie react? Natalie was so happy. What did she do? Jump. Yes! She jumped up and down 3 times because she was so happy. Because what did I tell her? You are so beautiful. Then I said, Natalie, in my opinion, you are the most beautiful girl in the world. Natalie, you are the most beautiful girl in the world. How did she react? She was so excited. She said, woo! Why was she excited? Right, because I told her that she was the most beautiful girl in the world. But why did Natalie Natalie come to see me? She wanted my opinion about what? She wanted to know how American parents think. Because she knows how Chinese parents think. And so she wants a different perspective. A different perspective, a different point of view. One perspective, one point of view is what? You should get married and you should have a baby because her mom wants to be a grandma. Grandma, yeah. So she wants to know, maybe there is another point of view, another perspective. So, what did Natalie do? Now you're talking to me, so you're going to say, she went to your house. Why did she go to my house? She wanted my opinion. And why did she want my opinion? A different point of view or a different perspective. Different point of view or different perspective. So she came to my house and she knocked on the door. Knocked on the door. I opened the door and what did I tell her? You are so beautiful. And then what else did I tell her? You are the most beautiful girl in the world. How did Natalie feel? So excited, so happy. So I said, Natalie, come in. So Natalie came into my house. Natalie said, Blaine, I'd like to chat.
I like to chat
About what, Natalie?
about the difference from American parents and the Chinese parents.
Oh yeah, because I have American parents and they're different. And what kind of parents do you have, Natalie?
I have Chinese parents.
Oh, are you Chinese?
Yes.
Oh, you're Chinese and I'm American. We're very different then. You're different because you have different parents and I have different parents.
Time's up.
10 minutes. Yay! Woo! Let's look at this. 60 minutes. Excelente, clase. Very good. So, where is Natalie? Natalie is in my house. Why is she visiting me? Right, she wants my opinion about what? The difference between Chinese parents and American parents. Yeah. So she's thinking, she says, I need to talk to Blaine. Because Blaine is American and Blaine has American parents. Do you want to talk to me, Natalie?
I want to talk to me.
Why?
Because I want to know the difference from Chinese parents and American parents. Because you should the American parents.
I do have American parents, so I'm different than you. Would you like to talk to me, or would you like to talk to your mom?
I like to talk to you.
Yeah. Why would you like to talk to me instead of your mom?
Because you are American, you have different opinions.
Yeah. I have different opinions, and I have different parents. And the parents have different opinions than your parents because the cultures are very different. My culture is different than your culture. And so your mom has an opinion from Chinese culture, but my parents have different opinions. Why does, let's just do one person. Why does Natalie want to talk to me?
Because you are American and you have American parents.
And what about her? What does she have?
She's Chinese and she has Chinese parents.
And are they the same or are they different?
They are different.
Why? What cultural difference is right? What does Natalie's mom want her to do?
Her mom wants Natalie to get married and have a baby because Natalie's mother wants to be married.
Yes, that's right. Her mom wants her to get married, have a baby, so that her mom can be a grandma. Class. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Good job. You and I celebrate. Good job. Very good. Do I have parents with a different cultural perspective than Natalie's parents? Yes. Why? Her parents are Chinese. My parents are American. Yes. So, what do we know about Natalie's mom? Natalie's mom wants her to get married and have a baby. Why? She wants to be a grandma, but does Natalie want to get married and have a baby? No. She wants, what are Natalie's dreams? A very cute American boy. She wants to travel around the world with a cute American boy 4 times. Wow. With each time with a different American boy. Wow. She has big dreams. So, to accomplish her goal, she needs to go and learn English really well. Yeah. And then she needs to find 4 boys. But Natalie is so beautiful. Wow! Yes. But if she goes up to the boy and speaks Chinese, try it with me to say it. In Chinese, just say it. Just ask me how you doing. In Chinese, This didn't work out. She wanted me to go around the world with her. I don't understand her. Yeah. So I say, no. What does Natalie need to do to impress me? She needs to go to college. She needs to learn how to speak English really well. And then she will impress me. But right now, she speaks English. But she is in my house. And she's trying to decide, she wants my opinion. And she wants to know specifically about my parents. Why does she want to know about my parents? I have American parents. And why is that different? The culture is different. So Natalie came to my house in Las Vegas. My house is in Las Vegas. She came to my house in Las Vegas. I told her, oh, Natalie, you are the most beautiful girl in the world. And Natalie reacted. She was so happy. But then Natalie told me, Blaine, I have a big problem.
I have a big problem.
What is your problem, Natalie?
My mom don't want me to travel.
Oh, no. Your mom doesn't want you to travel around the world? What does your mom want you to do?
She wants me to get married and have a baby.
Why does she want you to get married and have a baby?
Because she wants to be a grandma.
Class.
Yes.
I have extra information.
Wow.
I have an American mom. My American mom wants me to learn Chinese.
Wow.
She wants me to go to Chinese language school. Confident Chinese. Confident Chinese in Las Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, should I get married? Or should I go learn Chinese? So, my mom wants me to what? My dad wants me to eat chocolate. My dad says, you need to eat a lot of chocolate. My dad says, I am really happy when I eat chocolate. So my dad wants me to eat chocolate, but my mom wants me to... Why? My mom wants me to travel around the world 4 times with the same beautiful girl. Wow! So this is a conflict for me. My dad wants me to what kind of chocolate?
Cherry chocolate make you very happy.
Do you have a Kit Kat here? Oh, sorry, I thought you had a Kit Kat here. What's that chocolate here? Can you get that? I had another chocolate in China. Chocolate. My dad wants me to eat a lot of chocolate. 10 minutes? Yay! Woo! Good job, class. My dad wants me to eat a lot of chocolate, but my mom says, no, you need to learn Chinese. Where? Confident Chinese in Las Vegas. Why does my mom want me to learn Chinese? Same girl. Does my mom want me to travel around the world with an American girl?
No.
Why? Because the American girl doesn't speak Chinese. My mom wants me to travel around the world 4 times with a Chinese girl so that I can practice my Chinese. So this is really important. Why doesn't my mom want me to travel around the world 4 times with an American girl? American girls speak English. But my mom knows that I already know how to speak English. My mom wants me to learn how to speak Chinese. She thinks there are 2 really good ways for me to get good at Chinese. Way number 1, the first way to get better at Chinese is what?
Go to
Confident Chinese in Las Vegas. That's the first way. What's the second way? With one girl or 4 different girls? Right. Because my mom wants me to establish a relationship with the girl.
Yeah.
And she thinks that if I have a relationship with the girl, I will learn more Chinese.
Wow.
Good idea, no? So, here I am. I have 2 parents. They have totally different ideas. My dad wants me to... Tell me about my parents. Tell me the different ideas of my parents.
Your father want you to eat chocolate.
Yeah.
Your mother want you to learn Chinese in
Confident Chinese. Where is confident Chinese? And what else does my mom want me to do?
Travel around with the Chinese girl.
With the same girl or with
Yes,
4 different girls?
No, same girl.
Why the same girl?
You can practice Chinese with her.
I can practice Chinese with her, and my mom wants me to establish a relationship with the girl. She thinks that if we establish a relationship, that I will learn more Chinese. Good job. Way to go. Celebration for you and I. Yay! Natalie, I have a mom and a dad, and they have really different opinions. So it's a big problem for me. It's a conflict. Let me tell you, I have a dad. My dad is happy, but he's only happy when he's eating chocolate. Is he happy when he's eating broccoli? No! He hates broccoli. He says, oh, I don't like broccoli. My dad is only happy when he's eating chocolate. So, what does my dad think I should do?
Eating chocolate.
Chocolate, why? Because he is happy when he is eating chocolate. Natalie, I have a dad, and my dad is only happy when he's eating chocolate. He's not happy when he's watching TV. He's not happy when he's traveling around the world with a pretty girl. He's only happy when he's eating chocolate. So what does my dad want me to do?
He wants you to eat lots of chocolate.
Why do you think he wants me to eat a lot of chocolate?
Because he feels happy when he eats chocolate.
Exactly. He feels happy when he eats chocolate, so he wants me to eat chocolate too, just like him. But, Natalie, I have a mom. My mom is totally different. My mom wants me to learn Chinese. She wants me to learn Chinese really well because she thinks it will be a big advantage in my life if I learn Chinese really well. And she thinks there's 2 ways that I can learn Chinese. The first way, I could go to Confident Chinese in Las Vegas, Nevada, and take some classes. Some classes where they teach me how to talk Chinese. But then, one other thing. She wants me to travel around the world 4 times with a Chinese girl. Wow. Oh, good idea. Oh. So, Natalie found out that American parents are different than Chinese parents. Now, I didn't tell you this. Natalie's dad wants her to get married. Wow. Natalie's dad wants her to get married and have a baby. Why? He wants to be a grandpa. Natalie, what does your dad want you to do?
He wants me to get married and have a baby.
Yeah, he wants you to get married and have a baby. Why does he want you to get married and have a baby?
Because he wants to be a grandpa.
Oh, he wants to be a grandpa. Your mom wants to be a grandma. This is at least they are united. Your mom and your dad are united. My parents aren't united. Are my parents united? No. Why? My dad wants me to. My mom wants me to. Why?
Because she thinks it's advantage.
Yes. She thinks it will be an advantage for me, and that I will have a better life if I learn Chinese. In her opinion, I need to do two things. What are the two things? I could go to Confident Chinese in Las Vegas and take some classes, Chinese classes. Good idea or bad idea? Good idea. Good idea, because I can learn how to talk Chinese in the classes. Second possibility, or second thing to do to get really good at Chinese. With a very pretty Chinese girl. So, Natalie, explain our situations. What is your situation like, and what is my situation like?
My mother want me to get married and have a baby because she wants to be a grandma.
Yes, yes, your mother wants you to get married and to have a baby because she wants to be a grandma. And what about your dad?
My dad wants me to get married and have a baby too because he wants to be a grandpa.
Yeah. Could you tell me about her mom and her dad?
Her mom wants to get married and have a baby because his mom wants to be a grandma. And his dad wants to get married and have a baby too because his dad wants to be a grandpa.
Right. He wants to be a grandpa, and her mom wants to be a grandma. What about my parents? What does my dad want me to do? And what does my mom? 10 minutes! Yay! Celebration! Yay, yay, yay! 8 points right there. Okay, everyone sit down. What does my mom want me to do? And what does my dad want me to do?
Mom wants you to learn Chinese, and you dad wants you to eat chocolate.
Yeah, why does my dad want me to eat a lot of chocolate?
Because he was very happy when he eats chocolate.
Is my dad happy when he plays golf?
No.
Ridiculous. No. He said, oh, I'm not happy. Is my dad happy when he goes around the world with a very pretty Chinese girl? No. When is my dad happy?
When he eats chocolate.
Yeah. And my mom, what about my mom?
Learn Chinese.
Why? Does my mom think it's an advantage for me to learn Chinese?
Yes.
Why? Why does my mom think it's an advantage for me to learn Chinese? Yes. A very, very pretty Chinese girl?
Yes.
celebration, you and I. Yay! Good job, excellent. Okay, so, Natalie, we have a conflict. I have a conflict because my parents aren't united. Your parents are united, mine aren't. Why are your parents united, and why are my parents not united?
Because both of my parents want me to get married and have a baby.
Yes.
But my parents have different opinions.
What are the different opinions of my parents?
Your father wants you to eat lots of chocolate.
Oh yeah, why does he want me to eat a lot of chocolate?
Because he feel happy when he eats chocolate.
Yeah, why does he feel happy when he eats chocolate? Chocolate is his favorite food. Yeah, he doesn't like broccoli, he doesn't like rice, he doesn't like pizza. He eats pizza, blah, so good. But he loves chocolate. Yeah. Chocolate is his favorite food. And how does my dad feel when he eats chocolate?
He feels so happy.
Oh, so happy. Does my dad feel happy if he travels around the world with a pretty Chinese girl?
No.
No. Does my dad want me to travel around the world with a pretty Chinese girl?
No.
No, he wants me.
To eat lots of chocolate.
Problem. What about my mom?
Your mother wants you to go to Confident Chinese
Oh, yeah. What else?
and travel around the world with pretty Chinese girl.
One time?
4 times.
Oh, 4 times. Why? Why does my mom want me to travel around the world with a pretty Chinese girl?
Because she thinks you can improve your Chinese.
Yes, she thinks I can improve my Chinese by traveling around the world with a pretty Chinese girl. Oh, so I have a problem and you have a problem. My problem is what? My conflict. What's my conflict?
Your dad wants you to eat chocolate, but your mother wants you to learn Chinese.
Right, so it's a conflict. My dad wants me to eat chocolate, my mom wants me to learn Chinese. But what about Natalie? Does she have a conflict?
No.
She does. She has a conflict because she wants to, yes, follow her dreams. What are her dreams?
Travel around the world with an American boy who is
No. 4 different American boys. I want to travel around my mom wants me to travel around the world with one pretty Chinese girl. But Natalie wants to travel around the world with 4 American boys. What does Natalie want to do to follow her dreams?
Natalie wants to travel around the world with 4 different American boys
Why?
because she wants to learn English and follow her dreams.
Oh, it's a conflict. It's a conflict. So she has to decide, should she do what her parents want her to do?
Her parents want Natalie to get married and have a baby.
Yes. Her parents want her to get married and have a baby. They want someone to support her. Does that make sense? They want someone to support her, and they think if she gets married and has a baby, someone will be there to support her. Is that right, Natalie? Do your parents want you to get married, to have someone to support you?
My parents want I get married and have a baby, so someone can support me.
Right. Do your parents want me to get married? Just, they don't care. They don't care about you.
They don't care about you.
They only care about you.
They only care.
Oh, yeah, they don't care about me. Her parents don't care about me. They only care about Natalie. Wow! So, does Natalie have a conflict and do I have a conflict? Does Natalie have a conflict?
Yes.
What is Natalie's conflict?
Natalie wants to follow her dreams.
Yes. Follow her dreams. What is her dream? Her number one dream.
She wants to learn English.
And what else?
And travels around the world with 4 different American boys.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. What is your dream, your number one dream?
My number one dream is to travel around the world with 4 different American boys.
Do you want to travel around the world one time?
4 times.
Oh, 4 times. Oh, one time with one boy.
With different boys.
Oh, 4, yeah, that's right. One time with one boy. Second time with boy number 2. Third time boy number 3. Fourth time boy number 4. Oh, good idea, Natalie. She has a good idea.
Yeah.
But there's a conflict. What is her conflict?
Natalie's parents want Natalie to get married and have a baby.
Yeah. What's your conflict now? Now, explain to me your conflict.
Because I want to follow my dream to travel around the world with for 4 times with different
4 different boys. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
And my mother and father want me to get married and have a baby.
Why?
Because they want to be grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, they want to be grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem, huh? Is it a problem for you?
Yes.
Just a minute. Mom?
Yeah.
Is this girl a problem for you?
Yeah.
Yes. Why is she a problem for you? Because she has different ideas than you.
Yeah.
She has dreams that are different. What are your dreams for Natalie?
I want to see. I want to get married.
You want her to get married? Why do you want her to get married?
Because I want to be a grandma.
Oh, yeah. You want to be a grandma, huh?
Yeah.
What does your husband want? Just a minute. Oh, we already said husband. Husband. What do you want for your husband?
I want my daughter to get married and have a baby.
Why?
Because I want to be a grandpa.
Oh, yeah. This is a big problem. But she has different dreams. She wants to go to Confident English and learn how to speak English really well. And then she wants to travel around the world 4 times with 4 different boys. We are Natalie's parents are not happy. They react, I don't like it. I don't like it. Natalie is really sad. She's sad because there's a conflict. Her parents want her to get married and have a baby. She says, I don't want to.
I don't want it.
I want to follow my dreams.
I want to follow my dream.
What are your dreams, Natalie?
My dream is to travel around the world for 4 times with different American boys.
Oh, cute American boy?
Yes.
Oh, good idea. Both you guys hang. Excellent. That's it. 10 minutes? Yay! Celebration! So, here is Natalie. Natalie, where is Natalie now?
New York.
In Las Vegas. Natalie, where are you?
I'm in your house in Las Vegas.
Yeah, you're in my house with me. Why are you in my house with me?
Because I want you to give me some opinion.
Yes, you want my opinion. You want some advice. You want my advice. Okay? Now, a problem. I have a conflict, and you have a conflict, but they're different. Your conflict is different than my conflict. I have a conflict because my parents aren't united. Natalie's parents are united. Mine aren't. So, my conflict is, should I do what my dad wants me to do? Each other. Or should I do what my mom wants me to do? Learn Chinese. And how can I do that? What can I do to learn Chinese? Take classes in Las Vegas, Nevada. They have confident Chinese, so I can go there and learn Chinese. What else? Conflict. Natalie, what is my conflict?
Your parents have different opinions. Your mother wants to.
Yeah, that's right. Are my parents united?
No, they're not united.
What about your parents? Are they united?
Yes, my parents are united.
And my parents?
Aren't united.
Why?
Because they have different opinions.
What are the different opinions?
Your father wants you to eat chocolates, and your mother wants you to learn English, learn Chinese.
Right, okay, I want to stop right there. Okay, now, we don't have a lot of time left, but I should have done this earlier. I want you to think about the English you're hearing in this class. And this is the amount of English that you understand. One finger says, I understand just a little bit of the English. Two fingers say, I understand. Oh no, one is none. One is a little. Three is I'm understanding some. Four says I'm understanding it. I'm getting it. We say in English, I'm getting it for understanding it. But five is I am so getting it. You know, so getting says, boy, I am so getting this. It's a lot higher level than getting it. Where would you say you feel you are on that scale? Show me fingers. Just hold up fingers. Where are you? Just hold up fingers. Don't look at anyone else. This is only for yourself. Where do you feel like you are? Are you one, huh? Oh, are you number 4 or 1? Number 2? Okay, good. And then, where would you say you are? This is your level coverage. What did you say? 4? Okay, good. What did you say? 4? 4? What'd you say? 4? What'd you say? 3. I watched you. You're pretty good. You didn't seem like it. Okay. Now, good. And you're 4, 5? 5. Okay. And you feel like you're 5, like you're so getting this. Okay, good. Okay, we're going to finish a little bit. I just want to see where you were. And on the... Hola! Okay, we're just about done with our class, and then we'll... Okay, so, where is Natalie? In my house in Las Vegas. What is Natalie's conflict? Her problem.
Her parents united.
Are they united or not united?
They are united.
Yes, they're united. Are my parents united?
No, your parents not united.
They're not united. Why are my parents not united?
Because your father wants you eat chocolates, but your
Yeah.
mother.
Why does my dad or father want me to eat chocolate?
Your father likes to eat chocolate.
Why?
Because he likes.
Right, he likes it. Does my dad feel happy when he eats chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah. What about my mom?
Your mom want to travel around the world with a pretty Chinese girl.
Oh yeah. One girl or 4 different girls?
The same girl.
Same girl. Why?
Because she is the most beautiful girl in the world.
Yes, she's the most beautiful girl in the world. And I can learn Chinese by talking to the most beautiful girl in the world. What? Do you want to try that? Okay. Tell me about Natalie's parents. Are they united or are they not united? And if they're united, why are they united? United is, what's united in Chinese? Are her parents united or not united? Why?
Her mother wants to get married and have a baby.
What about her? Same, yeah, the same. What about my parents?
Your father want to eat a lot of chocolate.
Yes. What about my mom?
Your mother wants to learn Chinese in confidence Chinese.
And what else?
Who want to travel around the world with 4 times with same price goal.
Celebration, you and I. Good job. Class.
Yes!
Natalie's got a conflict. I've got a conflict. What do you think Natalie should do? I want to travel around the world with Natalie.
Wow!
Why?
Beautiful.
One, and she's a Chinese girl. And since she speaks Chinese very well, she and I can speak Chinese. And we can travel around the world 4 times. And that is my dream. Is that Natalie's dream? No. She wants to travel around the world with 4 different American boys. So, she can travel around the world with me 4 times. And that counts for 1 American boy. But then she needs 3 more boys. So, she can do it, but first, she has to learn English really well.
Yeah.
So, this is what we can do. I can go to Confidence Chinese in Las Vegas, Nevada, and do what? Take classes and and learn to speak Chinese really well. And then what? Time, yay! Celebration! Excelente clase. Oh, look at that. 10 points. Good job. 100 minutes in target language. Very good. Okay, so she can go around the world with me 4 times. And then I will have accomplished my dream. When will I have accomplished my dream? You and I, celebration.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, I will have accomplished my dream when I travel around the world 4 times with Natalie. Will I have accomplished my dream if I travel around the world 3 times?
No.
I will only have accomplished my dream if I travel around the world with Natalie
4 times.
Natalie, when will I have accomplished my dream?
You will accomplish your dream when you travel around the world with me for 4 times.
Right. And this is will have accomplished. Did you know this word in Chinese? Someone? Do you know it? Just write it in Chinese real quick. This is kind of a harder word, but this structure, this is something you should know. Okay, so I will have accomplished my dream when? Natalie, yes. Why do I want to travel around the world with Natalie? 2 reasons. Reason number 1, because she's the most beautiful girl in the world. That's reason number 1. What is reason number 2? Exactly. I will be able to what? Practice my Chinese. Natalie, what if you and I go around the world 4 times? What will I be able to do with you? To try this. Or do this I or you. Either one.
You will be able to practice Chinese with me.
Yes. I will be able to practice Chinese with you, and you will be able to
Practice English with me.
yes, right. You will be able to practice English with me, and I will be able to practice Chinese with you.
Wow!
Good idea. I want to be able to go around the world 4 times with Natalie. But what do I have to do first?
Go to Confident Chinese.
Yes, I have to go to Confident Chinese in for how long? Chinese is a hard language for me. I have to go 12 years.
Wow!
12 years and 10 minutes.
4 seconds.
And 4.3 seconds. Class.
Yes!
Is it worth it?
Yes!
Why? Because Natalie is so pretty. So it's worth it to go to class for 12 years, 10 minutes, and 4 seconds. Because then I will be able to travel around the world 4 times with Natalie. Natalie, I want to travel around the world with you 4 times. So, first, I'm going to go to Las Vegas. And I'm going to study in confident Chinese for 12 years, 10 minutes, 4.3 seconds. If I study Chinese for 12 years, 10 minutes, 4.3 seconds, will you go around the world 4 times with me?
Yes.
Oh, Natalie, claps!
Yes!
I am so excited! Woo! I jump up and down 3 times. Why? I will be able to accomplish my dreams. How? How will I be able to accomplish my dreams? Natalie 4 times. So, is it worth it to study Chinese for 12 years, 10 minutes, and 4.3 seconds?
Yes.
Of course, it's obvious.
Yeah.
It is worth it. Why? Because Natalie is so beautiful. So beautiful. Natalie is the most beautiful in the world. So it is worth it. Natalie, you are worth it. I will be able to travel around the world 4 times with you. And you are the most beautiful girl in the world. Will you travel with me?
Sure.
Tell me that. Yes.
I will travel with you.
Oh, Natalie, you are wonderful. Class.
Yes.
I am so happy because Natalie told me that she will travel around the world 4 times with me, and I will be able to accomplish my dreams. Celebración, clase. What did I do that helped you learn English? What in the way that I taught you today, what helped you get English better in your mind? Listening. Anything else? Just what helped you? What helped you say, okay, today it helped me learn English because I did what? What helps you in this class to learn? What helps you say, okay, I'm getting more confident in English? What is it that helps you get more confident in English? Circling, yeah. Circling. Circling is just, I just ask the same questions over and over again. And then you hear those questions and it doesn't feel boring because you never know what question I'll ask next.
Yes.
It's always going to, I'm always trying to surprise you
Yes.
on your question, saying, okay, I'm going to ask you something that you don't know what's coming. And that's one way. Is there anything else that helped you get English better in your mind today by learning that story?
Thinking more about the question and answer the question.
Yeah, good job. This learning English is a process. The more you hear it, the better your brain will get at processing English.
Yeah.
And then you take what's in there and then you talk, which is what you were doing today. And a lot of you got to be in the play, and a lot of you got to talk. And so that talking is just saying, okay, what's in your brain and what can help you? 2 suggestions. Today, write out that story in English. Just take some time and write out everything of that story that you can remember. And every time you go to class here, after class, write it out. Just test and say, okay, what is in my brain? And just write it out. No one has to correct it. You don't even have to have anyone look at it or anything. Just write it out. Do that. That's the first thing. The next thing is, if you were in my class, are you coming tomorrow? Do you come here tomorrow? It's just,
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow.
okay. I don't even know. I'm leaving tomorrow. I don't know if I could come back or something. But if you were in my class, I would go home right now and write this story out.
Yeah.
And when you come back, we would read this story, all in English. We already know the facts of this story, and I just write it out in English, and then I get you to read it. And so this is one thing that we do. We always get you to do this story orally, and then we have you read it. And we have you read it several times. And every time you read that, your brain gets faster at processing. And when you're learning English, you're hesitant at first in what you say. But by reading and going over the same story, you get more confident. And then you can speak English with less hesitation, which is what you're trying to do. One other thing, so I'd have you read the same story again, and then whatever you can do to read in English. If any of you are looking at any advanced college English, then the more you can read, the better it'll be. And just get a hold of any books you can, and just read 20 minutes a day. Just take 20 minutes and read, and if you will do that, most of the vocabulary that you learn will come from reading. And so if you'll start reading, you'll learn more by reading something that you like than studying vocabulary lists. And it sticks, it stays in your brain better. So when you learn a story, you write it out, then we'd like to have you read that story again, and then read other stuff. If you'll do those 3 things, then you'll get a lot better in your English. Okay. You guys, I love teaching here. You guys are amazing kids. It's fun for me. And I put this on, we filmed it, and so I know a lot of you don't get YouTube here, but I put this on YouTube, and other teachers will see this class, and they see it from all over the world. And a lot of teachers will watch this, and it helps them learn how to teach language better, but they couldn't have watched a better class. You guys were wonderful. Thank you very much. Yay!
So that's all for our next class. Okay, for our teacher Blaine. Okay, so everybody stay down. Okay, so at last, okay, I hope we can all show our things, okay, and our this kind of, how to say that? Did you ever say that? How to show your love in English before? Maybe you don't know. Okay, so let me teach you. Okay, because in English, okay, we have a typical way to show your love to somebody. Okay. Yes. Okay. No, it's not like that way. Okay.
Well, I learned yesterday. I didn't know that.
一种表达爱的一种方式哈，大家之前有没有讲过？1、2、3、4、5、6、7，我7更爱你。
1、2、3。
Do you know that? Yes. We can try to use it in English. Okay. Maybe in Chinese. I think that will be better. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7，我们大家都爱你。Okay? Okay. So we'll do it in Chinese.
Okay.
Okay. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Ready, go.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7，我们大家都爱你。
Yeah, that means we love you. Okay, thank you.
Woman. That's something I heard. Did you say woman?
Yes,
Yeah, we.
woman.
That's the only word I got. Yay!
So that's all for our today's class, okay? Yes. Brandy, you want to say something to them?
I don't have anything more to say. I already said, you know, do those three things. Write your story, read it again, and then do reading. Those are the best things you can do to get. So you can travel around the world 4 times with Natalie.
Okay, so anybody here want to say something to our grandpa? Anybody here want to say something? Want to say something?
I love you.
Celebration. Yeah, give me a hug.
Anybody else?
Thank you.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Want to share a feeling?
Thank you guys for coming. That was great. Great class. It was wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, good.
You are the most cute grandpa I have seen.
Celebration! Yay! Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that's all for this class.
Okay, yes. Okay, thank you once again. Yes. Okay.
2 hours.
Ah,
Okay, yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, okay, come on.
Yes. Okay, so now we'll do a short summary here, okay? And our grandpa can have a rest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sit down and watch.
Yes.
So maybe now, okay, everybody, you can choose partner if you want to free, okay, about for 2 minutes, you just share your feeling, okay, or you can also share with a partner what did you learn, okay? Share feelings.
What was your percentage of understanding? And you were 90, 90, 90? 90. You were 90. I want to know, you guys, we're talking here percentage of understanding. Okay, she said 100, 100, 100, 90, 90, 90. You guys both said 90? So you guys tell me your percentage of understanding of the class. 100? 90? 100? 100?
Yeah. 100. 100.
Good, good.
100.
Okay, good job, good. So the low was 90, that's right, you know, you did something right. You know, the cultural differences between here and the U.S. are amazing. You guys are amazing, you know, you have a thirst for learning that is not in the U.S., you know. We only get this from the very, very top kids, but in here, you're amazing kids.
Okay, want to share something? Yeah, just for a summary, want to share something?
In this class, I don't understand a word for the place. 什么弄的什么还听不懂。
Las Vegas.
Just a name of that place. That's the biggest.
That is so interesting. She understood all English except Las Vegas.
And also, I have a question with to the Blaine.
Yes.
Do you I think you know teaching, and also do you teach students in the world from many countries?
Yes.
Yes.
I have a Spanish class online right now.
Wow.
If you get, I don't know if you can get YouTube. I know you can with VPN. Yeah. That's the only way you can get it. But if you could get that YouTube, I put those every time. I did a class 2 days, and I was in Thailand, and the kids were in California, and we just do it online. You know, that'd be fun to. I don't even know if we could try it on. I could do a class with some of you guys on sometime on internet. That'd be fun. But I do it. I love teaching all over. You know, I love kids and love teaching you guys. It makes me feel good. And then to see, to me, the better you are at the language, teaching is more fun. With lower, you said when you got here you didn't understand anything at first. See, when you don't understand, we have to go so much slower. And we can't go through storyline very much. But where you guys are so high, then we get, it's so much fun to develop, we call it developing storyline. And so I listen to, if I hear you say little errors, nobody had major errors, but you have little errors, you know? And so I just try to say that back. Sometimes you'll say, she want, and not once. And so if you say, she want to go, that's an English error. And so I always tell you back, yes, she wants to go, and I slow it down. Now, if your brain is ready for it, you'll hear it. If it's not, you won't hear it. You only hear what your brain is ready when you say she want, and then you hear me say she wants, you'll correct yourself. And so that's how you're, on the errors today, when I hear them, there wasn't one time where I said, oh, you're wrong, you know. I didn't say that one time. But I always said it back. And then you got to hear what was in your brain, and you got to hear my English. And my English was right. I'm a native speaker. And so then you got to compare what was in your brain to what I said. That's how you learn English. You'll only hear what you're ready to hear, though. In other words, if you're not ready to hear a certain thing I say, you'll keep making the same error. But as you get better and better, then you'll be ready to hear that error. And that's how you get better at your English right there. It's a process. Error correction, me telling you got that wrong or whatever like they do in classes, it doesn't work very well. It's short-term memory. It makes you feel bad. You know, because then you got to know everything the teacher knows. You don't. You know, but the way we teach, yes, you got it right. And then we just say it back to you. And then if it's, we can say it back, I can say it back to Natalie, and then I can say it back to the class. And then she gets to hear it twice. She gets to hear, yes, you are going to accomplish your goal. You're going to go on a trip around the world with me, class. She is going to accomplish her goals. She's going to go on a trip around. So she hears the same thing twice, and then she gets to compare what's in her brain to what I said. And that's one of the main ways we're trying to teach you. By hearing your errors and then just saying it over again right. If you're ready, you'll hear it.
I think I know more about know more meaning of the class. 就是什么就是这个课程的那个意义，还有就是怎么进行的。Yeah, thank you very much.
I mean, she can understand especially
Understanding is the key. And then after that, you guys writing it out. That's a good thing for you to do. You know what it does? It organizes your thoughts and it gets you better at producing. Do that. Just write out your stories when you go to here, go home and write it out, and then read after that. Writing and reading, writing and reading, writing and reading. You guys will be able to pass those college tests and everything, you know, but the more you'll read, the more you'll write, writing and reading will get you at really advanced levels. If any of you are going to do a college, whatever, university test, you got to be reading. And maybe it's got to be daily, you know, I say 20 minutes and half an hour a day. Just do it. You're spending hours here. Spend the time reading too. It's fun, it's interesting. You don't have to know every word. You have to know most of the vocabulary. If it's repetitive, look it up, or if you need to know it to understand that passage. But most of it, you don't have to look up. You know, it's a lot you can do. So this is a great thing for your English.
I think this class I will very happy, and I think Larry's body language and intonation is very good, such as jump up down 3 times. I don't like it. I think it's very amazing. I really enjoy it. I think it's very good.
I have a comment, you know, there's research on the brain. You know, what gets in your brain and sticks? And one of the things that gets in your brain the very best, 2 things, emotion and surprises. You know, and so we had surprises, a lot of surprises. Remember when they went to, who was the girl in Suzhou? The Suzhou girl. And so said, oh, can you have pets? Well, I let you say, she's going to say yes. And then I said, can you have a pet? No. But then we say, oh, well, I'll make an exception. That's the surprise. So, surprises. The surprise that my dad wants me to eat chocolate. All of those surprises, get that in your brain better. So surprises do, and what you said is really important. It's emotion. You know, how did we're trying to set up this conflict. Oh, you know, this is such a big conflict. Or we did it with Madonna. You know, Madonna, oh no, I've got this conflict, you know. I gotta have my turtle and my kangaroo, you know, and what's she gonna do? And she goes to the boys, oh no, you know. And then she goes, oh no, it's all too bad, you know. But we put emotion into that. And then she finally got to the girl and said, I'm gonna make an exception just for you. Woo! You know, and so you feel that emotion. Language, picking up a language is a feeling. The problem is, when you learned English in school, they didn't teach it as a feeling. They teach it as a thinking, an intellectual process. It's not. And so that's why they're wrong on teaching language. You don't teach something as an intellectual process when it's a feeling process. It's something you feel. So what's your name?
Mew.
Mew. I love what you said. Because it's perceptive, meaning, oh, that is really good that you noticed it. And you know, I can make Madonna happy just like that, or I can make her sad, or I can make her mad. or just some little thing that, oh no, you can have an elephant, but you can't have a kangaroo, oh no. And then we watch that emotion. That emotion sticks in your brain better. You learn better by that. This whole thing was live theater. You're just watching a play. And then some of you guys got to be part of the play. But watching live theater, that's very interesting. And it doesn't matter whether it's real or not. Because I'm telling you a story. And if I say that she's going to make an exception and I'll let you have a kangaroo and a turtle, okay. That's right. That's true. You get a kangaroo. Only you though. No one else. And so you have to believe my story because I'm telling you it's my story. It's real because this is my story. And then you believe it. It's just like when you go to the movies. You can go to the movies and watch it, and you know that it's just a story. That it's not true. You know, they go to Mars or go on some, or you know, whatever. All these things happen, and you know it's not true. It's just a story, but your brain believes it. Your brain acts like it's real. And we do the same thing today. Madonna going to London, and the guy says, you can't have your pets. Or says, oh, crap. And then she goes someplace else, and she finally finds that they make an exception for her. And then, when we dramatize it, and you get to act happy and sad and jump up and down, that makes this story seem real. We just learn English better by doing it. I loved your suggestion.
Yes. Okay. All this class, okay.
Yes.
I think you are so lucky because until now, okay, all students in 19, you are the only class.
I have one more comment. This class is so good for me because teachers follow me, you know, all around the world, and so I can put this class, and it's in English. And so all these teachers, thousands of teachers in the United States, can watch and see, because you guys are very advanced. And they ask all the time, they say, oh, that's good for beginners. It's not. It's good for you. And it's good because you're advanced. And so now I can put this on YouTube and I can show other teachers, this is how you teach kids that are really good, like you guys. And then it's in English too, so they can see how to teach English at a high level. That's why I love. That's why I wanted to. I've got to get this film, you know, so I can put it on the internet. So this is great for me. I love learning.
Yes. Actually, the last sentence I want to say, okay, because tomorrow our grandpa will go back to America. Tomorrow, so maybe now we can take a photo together.